Happy Monday, beloveds, and welcome back. I am your host, Tonya Melendez, and this is your weekly inspiration and card reading. So, this week we get a pass. We have no big elemental energy, no big planets moving. Everything is calm. There are, of course, planets on the move. We are right in the midst of the Leo season, right before we get into a Virgo season starting this weekend. So that's the only big thing happening besides Pluto and Jupiter and Venus are a little bit in the mix. But this is really the time for us to really tap into what's been going on. July was the month of a lot of self-reflection and self-introspection. And so August is about how we relate, how we're in relationship, and again, how we relate to the world. Again, that lion, Leo, bright energy. So before we go any further, and take it any deeper, let's go ahead and take it to prayer. But before we do that, I'd like to let you know today we'll be using the archangels as well as our tarot reading. So let's go ahead and take it to prayer. Breathing in, closing your eyes, allowing, aligning, and accepting what is. Knowing right here and now, regardless of what is going on outside, God is all that there is, and I recognize and know that God is one power, one source, one presence, one prosperity, one divine and perfect health, one divine and perfect life. And that life is our life. And so I bless our week. I bless everything and every action and every thought and every allowance for this week. And as I bless our week, I bless our body temples, knowing that we vibrate health, we vibrate peace, joy, happiness, and that is in our organs, in our cells, in our bones, and our skins. It is right here, right now. And as I bless our body temples, I bless our homes, our dwellings, where we live and rest our heads, our sanctuaries, and I bless everything and everyone in it, including our pets and our plants. And as I bless our dwellings, I bless our modes of transportation, including our feet. However we need to get to wherever we need to go is effortless and graceful this week. And as I bless our transportation, I bless our work, our purpose, what is here we are here to do, our gifts, our talent, our treasure, and our time. I bless it all, calling it good, calling it divine, calling it graceful and grateful. How good it is to speak these words and know that we are connected to the one that is the one, because we are the one. How grateful I am to know that we have blessed our weeks, our body temples, our minds, bodies, and spirits, our work, our prosperity, our health, and all of our loved ones. And so I just release these words knowing there's nothing more to do but say yes, 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 thank you, more, please. In grace and gratitude, I let it be. I let go and let God. And so it is. Amen, amen, amen. All right, beloved. So, like I said, this week is going to be a pretty calm week. However, in relationship, this is where you have to check in and figure out where you are. There's been a lot of different energy, and I've been really working and doing some things with really minding my mind, as well as checking out what your ego, what your fear, what's going on. And so there's a lot of different that transitionary energy. You know, we're at the end of the year, or the end of the summer, I should say, and going into that going back to school time, and it's time to refresh and reset. So with that said, I want to really to let you know that if you are having anything coming up, this is the week where you're going to be doing a lot of stop, dropping, and praying, a lot of meditation, maybe even a lot of quiet and contemplation time. It's time to go deep in. August is really about that. When we have our full moon next week, it's really about that self-inventory. So where have you been depleting yourself? Where have you been raising your vibration? And it's time that you really look at that, because it's important that you tell yourself the truth. And so with that said, let's see what the archangels have to say. So the archangels have spoken, and this is interesting because I did talk about our vibrant health. So we get Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael is healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise for optimal health. Again, this is that time of self-inventory, so how perfect is this? And then we get all is well. I love that we got this, because a lot of times, again, our ego tricks us into believing all is not well, and in fact, the exact opposite. I've been really paying attention to where my thoughts go and how I'm checking in with myself, and am I thinking about this person in judgment, or am I thinking in peace and in harmony and grace and gratitude for this person being in my life. And I'm not speaking of anyone in particular, but how many times can you catch yourself? Where do your thoughts go about other people, and where do your thoughts go about yourself? This is that week. Check in. All is well. Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. So we might not know what's going on, but it's all working out. So your mantra this week, all is well, regardless of what it looks like. And I love this one, Archangel Azrael. I know this one is speaking to me as I'm talking about the new program that I will be starting, the new, really kind of a check-in, again, going back to school. And it's not a program. I want to say it's a lifestyle. It is allowing yourself to be your brilliant, bold, and beloved self. And I'll keep dropping you little hints, and I will be doing a freebie class on it very soon. But this is counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So who do you need to talk to? Who is needing your guidance and reassurance? That could even be you. If you need someone to talk to, you can send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com and check out my new Be Loved program. Be brilliant, be bold, and be loved. And so, again, I'll be dropping little hints about that as we go on. So I wanted to, again, but if you'd like a spiritual counseling session with me, to check out where your beliefs, where you're holding back, where do you need to grow, what do you need to let go ahead and send me an email, or check out my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com so you can see all the things that I offer. And so with that said, also remember, I have lowered my rates. I've lowered my rates so I can reach more of you, beloveds. The work that I do is for God. I know people always say, okay, how do you work for God? How do you get paid for that? God works in mysterious ways, and God works in beautiful and prosperous and bountiful ways. And I know that all my needs are met, and that all is well. So allow me to be of service for you if you are having a personal struggle or a personal strife that you really are ready to move forward through. Because I always say, when it's time for the kids to go back to school, when it's that fall season, it's our time to enrich ourselves as well. So the tarot have spoken, and we got some great cards today. So the first one I get is the Seven of Cups. And what this is telling me is, yes, we do have lots of ideas, lots of plans, lots of things going on. Again, cups represent emotions and flow, but where are you holding on? Where are you holding back? Maybe this is about you opening the floodgates of the truth. Again, we all have different parts of ourselves trying to come together, and the wizard is trying to put them all together. So it's time for you to create some magic. Remember, all is well. And trust yourself to know that you are doing the right thing for yourself, for your benefit, not for your demise. Remember, we are either creating our own prison or we're creating our own paradise. You get to choose, you get to decide. And also check in where your ego is, because ego is edging God out. Where is your ego? Is it in judgment or is it in joy? Is it in happiness or is it in horror? You are the decision maker. Your thoughts are created from your mind, but they are not all real. We make them real because we constantly think on it. So right now, take a moment and ask yourself, who are you being? Are you being a prisoner? Are you being a paradiser? So our next card then is the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. Again, cups, emotions flow. He's got that tidal wave about. So what emotions need to be wiped off and wiped up? What needs to be healed? What needs to be revealed? This is that week. Like I said, this is a time of a lot of self-inventory and how you're being in relationship, not only to others, but to yourself. So that's why we've got so many emotional cards checking in the end of August here. And then we get Temperance. I love that we got this beautiful angel card because, again, this is a reminder that all is well. It all depends on what you're thinking and what you're hearing from your heart if you're paying attention. Temperance is about balance. Temperance is about you knowing your ebb and flow, allowing and listening to your body, allowing and listening to your spirit reveal its truth to you. So we've got some really great energy going on this week. Use it to your advantage. And again, check in with yourself and self-inventory. Are you binding yourself? Are you glorifying yourself? Are you, again, allowing yourself to have the truth and have the peace and have the joy and have the prosperity and have the vibrant health that you truly deserve? Or are you stuck in the past? Are you judging someone, holding someone in guilt and grudgery and darkness? This is your week. Check in. Next week's full moon is going to wipe everything out right before we kick into that fall season, Labor Day here in the US, and all those other amazing things. And stay tuned for some, my announcement for the B program and classes, and again, training. I don't want to call it a program, I want to call it a training. And it's really about you being you and being your bold and brilliant you and being your bold, brilliant, beloved you. So I can't wait to share more with you about that. But again, if you have time on Wednesday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, check out Miracle Club. This is where you manifest miracles. Again, everything has already been given to you. It's just time for you to accept it. And that's where we are doing in Miracle Club. We are creating and allowing the miraculous life that we absolutely deserve. Talking about mating, meaning, and money using A Course in Miracles, Science of Mind, New Age, and Ancient Wisdom teaching. So I hope you'll join me. You can find all the information on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. Friend me on Facebook again, and follow me on Periscope. Download the app for Periscope and get tuned in times with Tonya, as well as Spiritual Side Saturdays. So many ways to connect with me now. Follow me on Twitter, all of that, Instagram, everything. I can't wait to share and shine and serve you, beloved. So have a wonderful week. Know you are blessed, you are loved, and you are the light. And I want to leave you with this. Light has no shadows, and so neither do you. Check in. Talk to you soon, beloveds. Peace and blessings.